Hello everybody. Now let's check one live case study on one Seagate damaged hard drive. I have connected this hard drive to ST3500418AS. Now let's try to power on the hard drive and check the COM terminal messages. So we can see that this hard drive is detected very slowly. That means this can be either firmware issue or head issue. But from these COM terminal messages, we can see there are no obvious firmware damage, but it's still very slow to get ready. So until now, we can see that it's mostly the head issue. Maybe the heads are very weak now. We can try to scan the hard drive and confirm. We can see the model SN and its capacity are well detected. Let's try to scan it. When we start to scan this hard drive, it's also very slow and full of bad sectors. We can see the error UNC status is on. So low accessible sectors. We can try to stop it and change the LBA and see. Let's scan again from different LBA. So we can see that the UNC and error status registers, these statistics are increasing. So now we can stop. Because if this is a head problem, this kind of scanning will add to the risk of losing the data further. So we must stop it in time. Now we need to enter the software to diagnose further. Before any kind of operations on this hard drive, we need to back up the ROM and back up the firmware modules. Okay, ROM read okay. Now let's back up the SYS files. We can select copy 0 to back up first. Usually we just need to back up several. 35, 1B, and 28. These three SYS files are the most important one. One is the pinist, one is the translator, and the other is the ANGList. So these three are the most important ones. If any kind of wrong operations cause further damage to the hard drive, we can try to write these back and get the drive back to its original status. Okay, now we have backed up the necessary firmware modules and also the ROM. Now we can try to fix the drive within the COM terminal. First, we can try to clear the defect list and then clear smart. Next, we can try to use m command to regenerate the translator. Sorry, we need to try again. We need to wait until the command is executed within the COM terminal successfully. Okay, now we can power off and power on again. Now the drive gets ready. Let's try to scan the drive again and see if the problem is fixed or not. So it's still red. Let's try more solutions within the DFL Seagate Firmware repair tool to fix this hard drive. Okay, for all the F3 hard drives, we can try to untick all these, because this will make the drive works very slowly. This information is from the system file 93, the ID SYS file. So we can untick all of them and click modify. Because the drive is ready, so we can initialize ID by the ATM mode. When the drive is busy, we need to initialize the ID by its COM mode. Now we create the program, power off, power on the drive again. Now we can see the drive gets ready very fast. So at this time, we can try to scan the drive again. Still red. So we need to check more. Let's go to the F3 tip prompt. The good news is that until now the drive spins smoothly without clinking noises. That means at least the heads are still in good status. At least the shape keeps the original status. Now let's power off and on. The drive can get ready fast now, but still red. Let's try to enter the software and try more and see if we can fix this damaged hard drive. It's regenerating the translator. So translator solutions doesn't work for this hard drive. Now we need to try again. So for this kind of failed hard drives, we have many solutions within the DFL Seagate software. So we need to diagnose further and check COM terminal messages. Usually this kind of COM output doesn't affect the data recovery. We can enter the DDP data recovery and image the hard drives by selective heads. However, I want to try again to fix the firmware issue and see if the health situation improves. The DFL Seagate software has one unique function. It's called track repair, and let's try this solution. We can test its tracks. Copy 0, select all, fill when the tracks have bad sectors with 0. Now let's track. We can track the status by SNOX. When the track testing failed, then the program will fill that with 0 to repair it. So we can see some tracks are tested okay, and some other tracks the testing failed. So we need to fix this kind of failed tracks. The program starts to write. We can see write success. So after this process, we can try to enter the DFL DDP data recovery software to do the disk image or file extraction. So let's wait until the track repair completes. Most tracks are in good status. Here we can check the module list. This is pianist. Smart. Now tracks repair completes. Let's create this program, power off, and power on the drive again to check the COM terminal messages. Okay, now let's go to the DDP data recovery program. We set up the new imaging task. Disk image. Next step, we can create VHD to be as one target disk. Create. Now we select this VHD. We can try the selective head image and set up the head map first. So this is one Barracuda 7200.12. Now we can see the head map is being set up. So we just need to wait until the head map is completed, and then we can try the selective head image. The head map is set up at a high speed. So usually within the DFL panel, so this is the C panel. Once we fix the firmware issue with these 5 modules, Western Digital, Seagate, Samsung, Hitachi, and IBM, the Toshiba, and the Fujitsu modules. So these 5 modules are for firmware repair, and DDP is for data recovery. So with this C panel, we can fix the firmware issue, and then without power off, we go to the DDP data recovery module directly. So by this way, we can easily switch from the firmware repair to the data recovery. And this will help to get more data off the patient drive by this design. Now we can see the head map has been set up and 2 heads here. Now let's try to untick the head 0 and image the head 1 only and see. So head 1 cannot be imaged. Let's try head 0 and untick head 1. So we can find both head 0 and head 1 are very weak, or the platter surface got the magnetism losing. So this kind of data recovery, we need to open the hard drive. If the platter is contaminated, we need to clean the platters. Or if the platter is still okay, so we need to swap the heads to replace these weak heads. Because we have fixed all the possible firmware issues. but the heads cannot be imaged. So at this time, we need to burn this pension drive to the clean room, open it, and swap the heads. So thank you for watching this video. This is the whole process, how to diagnose and fix the Seagate hard drives for data recovery purpose.